Hello everyone, Mikey, Dare Panzernator here with a replay from our friend YotaSota, illustrious member of the Panzer Marine, my good friend, and Roma Captain Extraordinaire. I have to take a little bit of credit here real quick and pass it on to the Wargaming staff at the Anchors Away event at the USS Kidd. I love the Italian captain. Awesome people, great event. Definitely go to an Anchors Away if the quarantine lets them come back soon enough and one is coming near you. Hell, even travel a good couple hours. Well worth it if you like this game and you love the history of World of Warships and like not just the game, but like the history that the game's based off of. And they give you codes, and one of the codes I got was for Roma, but I already had the Roma. Yoda didn't have the Roma, so you know what? Like I said, he's my good friend. We've known each other since 7th, 8th grade, something like that. I'm like, Yoda, you want this Roma? Otherwise, I'll just get the balloon. So, yeah, I'll take the Roma. And here are the fruits of the generosity of wargaming that I passed along to YotaSota. So, the Roma is premium tier 8 Italian battleship. Unfortunately, it's before the semi-armor piercing stuff for cruisers, so it just as your normal battleship loadout, HE and AP. But boy, these guns are freaking railguns. They are just insanely high muzzle velocity. You have to kind of get used to playing the Roma if you haven't played it for a while, and especially if you played ships with like lower muzzle velocities and all that. But yeah, Yoda seems to be getting the hang of things based on the end screens that, well, we'll see how he achieved that. So matchmaking's good. He's top tier, which counterintuitively isn't the best for the Roma. So because its guns are so powerful and everything, so much of a railgun. I mean, okay, look at this. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, closer range you see it more, but just show me your sit, girl. Sink the Chappie, sink the Chappie, sink the Russian SOB. He cannot withstand this Italian AP. So gotta get my little jingles every now and then. But Victim Raid and I, whenever Yoda was first specking it out and we're talking about some of the scorecards he's sharing in our clan Discord server, more on that at the end of the episode, we were talking about how the Roma, because its guns have such high muzzle velocity and all that, it's almost better to be middle or bottom tier because your guns are just so powerful. The lower tier ships are just, you just get overpins. It's too strong. Too much pasta. The spaghetti is too strong. But that was a good opening salvo on the Chappie with the Gnaisa now helping out. That guy is gone. And you gotta love whenever your pot shot on a short gets a hit. You're not gonna do the most damage in the world, but anyways. Time to focus on a much more important target, the Leon. The Leon is important to kill early, even if you're higher tier, because either on stream or playing with Yoda and or Victim recently, I was in a higher tier ship, maybe even tier 9 ship, and a Leon just absolutely shellacked me. Speaking of shellacking, Yoda's giving the Leon a shellacking. Nice little 10k salvo right there. No citadels though. You always want to see the sit. That is a goal of any AP salvo, is to hit the citadel. So if at first you do not succeed, try and try again. Yoda is showing a decent broadside, but it's mostly to turn away from his ally, or the other people on the red team, mainly the Fuso and the York, and just weird salvo there. So the Roma does have this tendency. Your groupings are either like super tight, like just smack them, or you got a shotgun thing. And it appears we have some issues here with navigation. But Yoda hit the Gnaisa now. Who knows? You know, people sending replays, maybe texting, maybe the girlfriend was being distracting. Who knows? Anyhow, he's behind an island, so it didn't matter that much. Leon is getting shellacked. Good teamwork up here near Area C, helping out the Fubuki, the Bismarck, and the Roma, and the Gnaisa now. Amalfi's behind an island, but you never know. He might have been doing some fighting. Looking at the... No, he hasn't been shot at, so... Don't know what the Amalfi's doing. Maybe he has an advantageous firing position. Maybe he's just bad. But being behind an island isn't necessarily bad. And there's a kill from Yota. Look at that. I know the Leon didn't have the most health left, but at that angle to get a penetrating hit, pretty good. Pretty good, even if it is lower tier. But back to our Amalfi, just because you're behind an island doesn't mean you're doing something bad. So there's a replay. I think I'm going to upload it eventually. I have the replay in my replay folder. I'm looking at it now. Where I was in a gearing and Victim Raid was in a Montana. Big, meaty American battle boat. And look at Yota aiming greatly on that Fuso. Citadel. Gotta love it. Nice Japanese Citadel. Wonderful stuff there. And Victim was moving to behind the cap, and he was fighting, and he took a lot of damage. So he went behind an island to heal, and then some idiot destroyers were like, "Oh, Montana's being useless. Wah, I suck at warships, but I'm gonna blame it on the closed beta player," calling us weekend warriors, all that stuff. They even reported us. Me too, because I couldn't keep my mouth shut and all of that. So I got reported too, but these people complained about Victim and I, and well, whenever the gun smoke settled, we sang a victory tune. I went back to our local saloon, raised up our glasses against evil forces, singing Victim got first, I got second, or back and forth. So screw those guys who call us weekend warriors. I know I was going on a bit of a tangent, little song quotation stuff. If you can name that tune, comment down below. Great song. And good target for Yota here. Looks like our team at A melted, their team at C melted. And so it's up to our heroes to finish the job up north and then head south to save the day and try and win the game. But the good news is we have 2 caps to their 1. And just look at that Citadel. The Roma's a machine. I know if you dig in this playlist on this channel, my Warships replays, some of my early Roma games, just absolute monster games. Just when the Roma goes well, it goes well. And Yota's got things rocking and rolling in this game and in general based on playing with him, the replays he's posting in our Discord, or the end screens he's posting in our Discord, and all of that. So, and notice, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way he's aiming, but it's the right aim. Yota is aiming, he's adjusting his aim for the Roma, and for a normal ship, I'm just looking at this replay, watching it, I'm thinking, man, there's no way those shells are going to hit. But because the Roma's ballistics are so unique and so powerful if you know how to use them, Yota's getting hits. He's getting great hits. Maybe I'm just bad at this game. That's why I need to show replays from other people. Replays from people like you watching right now. But again, more on replays and Discord stuff and all the promo nonsense into the episode whenever I have to shamelessly self-promote myself. So this York is toast. Overpins doesn't matter. And that is kill number 2 for Yota. 72,000 damage. Solid game so far. Especially considering 3 Citadels. Gotta love it. But Yota and our team is meeting for a brawl with their team in B. And we even the score in terms of ships sunk. And they have a destroyer gone, which should help us in the long term. And now Yota's like, I'll show the Fuso my broadside. He's trying to turn to get in a more advantageous position like the islands and all that anyway. But yeah, trying to shell the Fuso, scare him off, and get Mr. TS Turtle Dove to not be a factor in this upcoming brawl in B. Now the Fuso is starting to show a broadside. Yota again, notice how close he's aiming. In most battleships, these would sail behind it, I think. But Citadel, I mean, Yota has the hang of this. If you have a Roma, I mean, a lot of people, Yota said, a lot of people have been telling him, like, dude, why are you playing the Roma? The Roma's terrible. And then he'll put up a game like this. You gotta adjust your playstyle. I mean, that's that doesn't just go for the Roma, that goes for any ship in World of Warships. I mean, that's the point of the game. That's why there's so many ships. Not just, well, it is partially for wargaming to steal all your money, or to freely earn your money through voluntary exchanges and all of that. But you just got to adjust to whatever ship you're playing. So Yota is shelling the North Carolina. Didn't get the massive hit on the broadside that when the North Carolina was showing broadside. But Yota is doing just fine. I think he... I've noticed in replays that there have been glitches based on the rudder and the throttle. But it does look like the throttle and rudder are accurate as to what Yoda's trying to do. And mainly kill this North Carolina. And unfortunately he booped an island. But he's not in the worst situation. The kid, in addition to not having main torpedoes, it can't hit him through the island. And it's just this North Carolina, which Yota is very well angled against. So, meanwhile, the North Carolina, you can see from the wonderful mod station mod, was almost showing a perfect 90 there. He's turning in. He knows what's coming. But for now, Yota is going to keep shelling him. And again, notice no citadels here. Not the best of hits, but he's still doing solid damage. And every now and then the gunners take a swig of wine before shooting, and you get salvos like that. But just, you know, staying calm, not panicking from hitting the island or anything. He's got the Amalfi backing him up, and the Roma angling pretty well, and just keep pounding the North Carolina. I mean, 3,600 salvo. Amalfi is doing stuff. Here, I hope you lose the rest of your games today. You carrier player. So you have a salty Tirpitz. I don't know if the Ryuho sank him, or if he's complaining about the Ark Royal publicly, but North Carolina seems to be hurting. Yota should finish him off on this salvo. Oh no, the North Carolina's angling a little bit, but who knows? This is a little more of a crazy salvo. Yeah, you just gotta roll with the punches. But the rear salvo, okay, that's a penetration, so again, this North Carolina shouldn't last too much longer. Yota has so much health compared to him, and he's got help from the Amalfi, who finishes off the North Carolina. Now, in the corner of my eye, I saw a cruiser hiding in the smoke here. And yeah, I think it's the Wichita. So if Yota... Okay, so Yota's throttle indicator seems to be working. Not in a hurry into the smoke because Fletcher, but oh look, a broadside cruiser to a Roma, and the cruiser's not moving very fast. This is not going to go well for the cruiser, unless, you know, overpins. That does happen. Hopefully the Amalfi is choosing his targets wisely and firing at the kid instead of the Wichita, because, well, semi-armor piercing shells are just brutal against destroyers. And it appears the Amalfi is not doing that. It appears he is focusing on the Wichita. Not the best dispersion on that rear turret there. I think the front turrets are aiming better than the rear turrets this game. There's some overpins. Still not great. One of these days, these shells are going to come through. But nonetheless, Yota still earns himself a Confederate ribbon. Play Dixie on your banjos, friends. It's what you need to do. Now, Amalfi torps are inbound on the Wichita. Although it looks like the Wichita is properly backing up. Yota aiming a little high here, but still doing solid damage to the Wichita. Some of these, just overpin after overpin. I mean, again, look, the Roma's guns are so strong. He's set on fire, but the good news is our team should win shortly. A lot of them are on low health, and Yota is got them on the run. Again, he's not too worried about the kid. Yoda's a smart man. Well, I got this ship for him on the kid, the actual kid, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Anchors Away event. And so Yoda's very familiar with the ship, being a Louisianian himself. And so he knows one set of torpedo tubes. Don't have to be too worried about it. Now, he's taken most of the damage from all of this. This isn't guaranteed to be winnable. I mean, everyone is kind of hurting, like our Bismarck and our destroyer and the Gneiss now. But there goes the Wichita. And so now Yota's What is that? Is that his own ship that he's seeing? Oh, is he using the rear aiming platform? I've never seen that, where you see like through your own ship. That's strange. Huh. I've never seen that before. Is that in-game or is that a replay bug? Well, regardless, Bismarck got the final kill there. Looks like with the secondaries too. So the final scorecard for Yota: 141,000 damage, 4 citadels, 2 kills, a lot of campaign progress. He's working on Yamamoto right now. He got second player. Pretty good stuff there. And only behind the Gneiss now, which seemed to have a very good game. And then we go to damage, 141,795 damage, all of it from the primary battery. It looks like the secondary battery did get some hits, but none of them scored any damage. You hate to see that. And shot down a healthy dose of airplanes, so a little bit of a no-fly zone going. So be sure to thank Yota for sending in this replay. I mentioned Discord servers in our clan in the beginning. There's a link down below to the Panzer Nation Discord for this channel. You want to join our clan, you want to send in a replay, go there, talk to me about all of that. And also, if you want to join our clan, we can invite you to the clan Discord server. Again, North America, we're North American World of Warships server. And talk to us about that. Also, you know, in addition, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the join button. Become a channel member. Become a patron. You love these videos. Help me make more of them. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Until then, it's Mikey, their Panzernator, signing out. See you, nerds.